Welcome to another edition of Great Health, Abundant Happiness, and Outrageous Love. Mwah. What do you want to talk about tonight, honey?
So I want to talk about what will they say at my funeral?
Wow, I don't want to think about your funeral. That's terrible.
What do you want people to say at your funeral?
Well, it's actually, I say it's terrible because, we're all going to pass it one day. But it's a good thing to think about today. Like, what's important to you? I mean, that distills it right down to the importance, right? When you think about that.
We're not really talking about the funeral itself. It's really what are people going to say about you at the end of your life? What do you want to be remembered for, right? And what's interesting is you and I were talking about this topic, and I certainly don't want to be remembered for the way I dress, and I'm sure you don't want to be remembered for the ties that you wore or the cars that you drove or anything like that. Yet we spend a lot of our time on those kind of things. And then we were talking about our sweet friend Anthony Thompson, who passed away not too long ago, and we both immediately said, what about his smile?
Yeah, you had said that. Said, wouldn't you want to be remembered for a smile? We both thought of him.
Absolutely.
Right.
What a gift that is to leave behind to those people who knew you, that when they think of you, they think of that smile, because it makes me smile, and it actually, as much as we miss him and it's sad that he's gone, it brings me joy when I think of him because he was always so happy. And he always had this little mischief behind his smile that it just
I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah, it was just so special. And I think that's a beautiful way to be remembered.
Right.
And a happy way to be remembered. And in talking about this, I think it's important to start living your life according to what's really important in those aspects.
Well, yeah. So I think it's a great exercise when you think about this. What do you want them to say? What is it that's important to you? And I guess when I think about this, it's my core group here. First, starting with Karen, and then my daughters and family and friends. Did we do all we could to allow them to breathe easier? Did we help others around us? Did we enhance their lives? God forbid, no one's perfect, but I'm sure we've all done things that have upset people that are close to us. You obviously don't want to do too much of that. You want to do as little of that as possible and help people as much as possible. I mean, so if you think about it from that perspective of the funeral or lying on your deathbed, as morbid as that is, it does distill things right down to what's really important, right? I mean, it really does clarify things.
Right. Were you a good listener, and did you take the time with the people that you really care about? Did you put your cell phone down or turn the TV off or put your book down or your magazine and stop and really give them the time, your time, which now we're talking about you can't give that gift anymore. So those memories of your time, your listening is such a beautiful gift to give to anyone. And if they ask for your advice is a wonderful gift to give as well, as long as you give it knowing that it's up to the person who receives it to use it or not, and not be upset if they don't use it.
Exactly. Right.
And there's so many other beautiful things that are important. To me, I hope that when, that time comes, that someone can say, she really changed my life for the better. That, to me, would be really special, and I would feel really great knowing that I've changed somebody's life.
Well, I would say that, just so you know.
Thank you.
All right.
Not that doesn't count, because it's so
of course it does.
And we've changed each other's lives.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about in addition
I know, I get it.
in addition to that.
No, I get it, right? Yeah, you want to go out, as I said, you start in the core and you start building out from there. It's other people. It's your,
And I feel like we are so incredibly blessed with the life that we have, and to not take all of our blessings and try to help other people feel better, happier, live better, and live happier. You know, whether it's through advice or however we can do that. I feel for me that is mission critical, that I want to leave the legacy of making somebody else's life better.
right. Like, it's a good message.
Wishing you great health, abundant happiness, and outrageous love from the nest.
Go ahead and click up here in the middle and subscribe. We'd love to have you on board. But thank you for listening.